Oh, it's 3:56 in the morning. I originally planned, on reviewing a game that I didn't want to review as my return, which is why it's been a week since I last, made that video. But I ended up kind of getting broke, and I didn't have enough money to play the game, rent the game. So, my whole little idea got thrown away, which happens to most of my ideas. Anyways, I figured I'd just get back into reviewing, because I keep telling you guys I'm going to come back really quickly and update more frequently, and I never do. So let's talk about a game that I enjoyed a lot, and I didn't really know if I would. Spider-Man Web of Shadows is a great game, a really great game. It pisses me off how people can give it such a low score, for idiotic reasons too. It has its problems, I will admit, but it's so few, and it's like one of the best Spider-Man games I've played. Paid $50 for it brand new, because I couldn't find it to rent, I couldn't find it used, I couldn't find it anywhere, and yeah, it was amazingly awesome. So, let's just get right in it. I played the 360 version. The PS2 version is different. I think it's a side scroll. I don't know. I didn't really look into it. Anyways, let's get right into it with the story. It starts how some game. This game's like, it follows the will show you what happened, how it ended, and then we'll show how it began. It doesn't really show how it ended. It shows, basically the plot line is a symbiotic invasion has begun. And that really doesn't happen until a little bit later on in the game. But, well, the game starts over the cutscene shows the whole city being destroyed. It's like everyone's like fighting the symbiotes, places are burnt down, you know, things like that. And it starts off with that. Spider-Man has all his moves, all his things, and it's a tutorial, and then it goes into the very first boss battle, which really was, after, going back into the present after about 10 minutes, making you wonder how everything like that happened. It was awesome, because the first boss battle was Venom, and it introduced the black suit gimmick, which is changing the suits at will. Of course, the red suit being the agility, the speed, what Spider-Man is, and the black suit being the powerhouse, the strength, and the like really major combos. You can switch them at will with the right analog stick, clicking in. I think I haven't played it in a while. Let's be playing it again, which is a great game. It has 4 endings actually. 2 of them are different, and then the other 2 have like minor differences. Anyways, but the story is pretty good. I mean, it's a Spider-Man game. You're probably expecting the greatest story out of the game, but it was fun. We'll just start with the actual gameplay. Let's start with the bad. There were many bad things about the combat. It actually is one of the best combat systems. And the only problem I have with this game, one of the few problems I have, is the camera. It is so unbelievably bad at times. It really gets bad when, see, you can fight on the ground, you can fight in the air, and you can fight on walls. It gets really bad in the wall segments where you have to, when you're on the wall and you're trying to fight enemies or you're trying to climb. At times, the camera just goes, what the hell are you doing? And it spazzes. And luckily, they don't really have points like that. Well, it precision jumping, which is good, because I usually have to jump off the wall, just see where you're going, and then web swing back onto it so the camera resets. But you know, that's really my only problem with it. Obviously, if you're a Spider-Man Marvel fan, you're gonna get more of the references that this game comes with if you watched it. You know, if you watch the show, read the comics. But it's a good enough game. You don't really have to know anything about Spider-Man to enjoy. It's a good beat 'em up if you don't know anything about Spider-Man. So your friend will probably laugh at the joke that you want to get, and then you have to explain it to you. But yeah, it's for fans and not fans. Going on to my thing, my little list. It's been so long since I reviewed. Yeah, okay, yeah, that done. There's always some glitches also. I'm not really dot this out. I just randomly did it. So I'm going a lot. But there are some glitches in this game. Well, you'll be swinging and you'll go onto the wall, and then like the camera spaz out and you'll jump off the wall, but doesn't realize you've jumped off the wall, so Spider-Man is crawling on the ground and still fighting like he does on the wall, and then like it fixes itself. But that doesn't happen as much. Also, the game gets a little laggy in the very last act because it has the city being destroyed, the symbiotes attacking, so many symbiotes on the screen that it just likes to lag. When you're web swinging across, like say you have to web swing across town, it'll lag at some points, but it's not unbearable lag. It's just like do slow. Okay, now we're back. But besides that, there really isn't anything wrong with the game. I think the only thing I have left to say is good things. I have notes here that I can't even remember what I was talking about. There is a glitch one time where one of the bosses is Black Cat. Oh yeah, now I remember the glitch. There's this one part in the game. Well, you have to go to Kingpin's place, and you of course find Black Cat. And you go chasing after her, and at the end of the part, you have to like go to. She runs off, and you have to go find her. And she's supposed to be leaning against the water tower. And it worked fine my first playthrough, and then on my second playthrough, it had glitched her into the building she was standing on, and I had to restart the entire fight to get back to this point, because you have to get up to her to be able to do a cutscene. And it's just, I don't know, it's one of those random glitches, but I figured I'd talk about it, you know, see if anyone had that problem. But besides, I really gotta stop saying that. I think I'm at 9 minutes now, and I'm doing elevation obviously, so I can't really check the time. So I'm gonna stop it here, and in part 2, I'll talk about some of the enemies you see, some of the bosses, and basically my overall opinion. Guess what? I loved it. See you guys next time.